Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, you're here for the first time. My name is Sarah. You can find me anywhere on Sarah of Horror, and I'm continuing with my 31 Days of Horror challenge here on my YouTube channel, where I review one horror movie every day in October. Otherwise, I review movies, TV shows, and anything I find interesting to talk about. But as promised, today I will be talking about Hostel Part 2. Hostel Part 2. It's from 2007. It's directed by Eli Roth, starring Lauren German, Roger Bart, Heather Matarazzo, Bijou Phillips. In this one, we have 3 American students who are studying abroad, 3 women, Beth, Whitney, and Lorna. And they are then being lured to go to Slovakia to this special hostel where, if you've seen the first movie, you know exactly what awaits them. Yeah, they will be fighting for their lives, basically. If you saw my review of the first film, you know that I love the first Hostel film. I think it's fantastic. And I will also be spoiling some things from the first film. So if you haven't seen the first film and don't want to be spoiled, you know, this review might not be for you. But if you've seen the first one, or if you just don't care and you want to be semi-spoiled of the first movie, go ahead, keep watching. So what I do like about this movie is it has a lot of fun cameos. And we have Edvige Fenech, you know, the Italian giallo queen. She plays an art teacher in this one in an early scene. And she was fantastic, even in that little small scene. And then we have actually Ruggero Deodato, the director who made Cannibal Holocaust and other horror films. He has a very small part in this one, but it fits him so well that it is kind of a dark humor scene. Then a bigger part, we have the guy who played Victor Crumb from the Harry Potter from the 4th film. So he does have a bigger part in this film, which was also fun to see. So I do really like the cameos, and Jay Hernandez is back in this one, not as a main protagonist at all, just at the beginning, and Jordan Ladd is also there in the beginning. So we have some fun cameos, one returning character, and also Barbara Nedelyakova is even seen in a scene in this one. But we have to talk about the 3 main protagonists. We have Lauren German, which you can watch in Lucifer, the series. Yeah, she plays the main character, but not Lucifer, but the main female character. Yes. And in this one, I like how she's very controlled, doesn't show a lot of emotion. She can be very decisive, stern when she needs to. And she's a great negotiator. And then we, of course, have Whitney, her best friend, who is, very outgoing, bubbly, very extroverted. Just laughs, loves having fun, wants to party, wants to have some fun experience in Slovakia. And then the third one, Lorna, she's more the quiet one. She loves reading books. She loves journaling, writing down her feelings, emotions, trying to connect and feel. And, being a bit more on the nerdy side, which is fine. Being a nerd is cool. 3 very different personalities, characters, and I think that is what makes them so interesting. They have a lot of fun interaction and fun dialogue, even though Whitney could, cross the line a lot, unfortunately. I do really like Lauren German in this one. Something just drew me into her character. And also in this film, we get to know more about the whole organization behind Hostel. So in the first one, we get to know how they operate, how they get their clients who are willing to pay a huge amount of money for the victims, and how they get the victims, and even how much each victim is worth. So in the beginning, we see a bunch of rich people in different locations, different countries even, betting on the victims that are just checking into the hostel, because they get their passports and they have a whole thing. And it's so bizarre, it's so surreal that these people are eating breakfast with their family, golfing, while trying to be the highest bidder to win a chance to actually get to torture and kill someone. So I thought it was very interesting to get to know that aspect, that whole business aspect from the first film. And then also we get to know two of these men. There's not only men, there are women who are participating in the killing and torturing as well. But we get to know these two men who are going to the hostel to kill for the first time. And so I think it's fun that we also get to know these two, men, their lives, their journey through this, but also getting to know the three main female protagonists. So it becomes a fun little cross that, showcasing the three women while cutting to these two men. And while they are preparing. And also we have some great gore in this one. Because I know that Eli Roth, before watching this film, he was doing this interview. I think it was Rumorg, or maybe it was someone online. But he was hyping up this one death scene. It was supposed to be just amazing, something new. So I was just looking forward to that one. And it was great. It was a great scene. Very inspired by Elizabeth Bathory, obviously. But yeah, I love that scene, especially considering who the victim was. It made it so much more impactful. And just the way it was done, it had to be really difficult to shoot. But that scene, amazing. And also, how the movie ends. I love that. I thought it ended brilliantly. And just the way Beth and the others were interacting with their kind of torturers, it was so interesting. And yeah, a lot of just great gore and just intense moments and good chasing scenes. Yep, I think Hostel Part 2 had everything and so much more. And this might be a controversial take, but I love this film just as much as the first one. I think both part 1 and 2 are bangers. So good. I have rewatched both of them so many times. But if I would choose to rewatch one over the other, I would choose Hostel Part 2. And also in this one, we get a lot more interaction with the kids. Because, those memorable bubblegum kids from the first film, and they are seen even more here. And I like that we get to see and know more of everything in this one. And there's this cool sequence where we get to see room after room where people are being tortured. And there is also where we kind of get to see Roger Deodato, which was a fun surprise. Just the whole setup. Yeah, the character. So yeah, I think this is a memorable one, and I enjoy it every time I watch it. And I know that this one has been getting so much hate. But what can I say? I love it. I'm a sucker for it, and I'm not ashamed. Yeah, so I just think the story is great. I'm interested in the characters. I love the gore, love the setups. It's creative. I just love that we get to know a lot about everything about this whole organization. And the ending, great. And then the final scene also with kicking the ball, also very good. So, after raving about Hostel Part 2, what do I give it? I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, so this one gets a 10 out of 10 as well. Might seem ridiculous to some people, but I just love this movie. Let me have it. But yeah, of course, let me know your own thoughts about the sequel in the comments below. And tomorrow I will be here with my review on the third Hostel movie, closing out the trilogy. So of course, like this video, comment something for the algorithm, and don't forget to subscribe. And we are getting so much closer to the finale. Only a few more days, a few more movies to review in October. And yeah, I hope you've been enjoying it. And I'll be back tomorrow. Bye!